Baby, it's time for the season 16 grand finale.
New format, tons of gowns, beautiful gowns, gorgeous
Beautiful
gowns,
gowns.
and a whole lot of drag.
We get to see all the stars of season 16. The divas really strut their stuff.
Plus original numbers from the top 3 queens.
Miss Congeniality is crowning a Lifetime Achievement Award and a step-down performance and gown, baby. This episode is fire.
Mother, and don't worry, RuPaul will be there front and center. She's hitching a ride in her pink limousine.
Mm-hmm.
Is the bus still running?
Get my gist? Oh.
Mom!
Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw. Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw.
I got hot sauce in my hands.
Love that kind of stuff.
Stuff. Who's
Ooh,
that
that
chick?
cheek.
Who's that chick?
I can't believe Madonna wrote that.
She did.
She's a writer
Who's
on it.
that girl?
Oh. Is that what it is?
esta niña.
Who's
¿Quién
that
es
girl?
esta niña? Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Hola.
and welcome back to Race
Race
Chaser, au courant,
courant.
a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And motherfucking dissemination.
wow, of every single episode of RuPaul's
Drag Race.
Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What is yours?
Hi, I am Willam, baby doll, skunk
Baby
fox.
doll, baby 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 doll, Belli.
Toddler skunk fox.
Toddler skunk? What?
Toddler instead of baby.
Oh,
Just switch it up at the end.
I love
You
that.
look so beautiful, and if you're watching this video on the Mom Plus Gold paywall, Puss channel, you dapper, distinguished, Sigourney Weaver almost.
Before Sigourney Weaver, people had to weave their own Sigourneys.
Oh
Did
my
you know
gosh, that's not even her real name.
that? She changed her name to Sigourney.
Mhm.
Choices. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Yes, this is a video episode, as you can see, if you're watching us. If you
I
can
see.
take all of the glamour,
Oh my
the beauty.
gosh. It's all hours in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Sure, mostly evil.
The YouTube channel also
yes.
gets a little taste. So if you want to see, but you might not have the Cointadas this week from On Plus Gold, go over to YouTube and watch as much as you'd like, and comment, and I'll
Yes.
see you there. Last week RuPaul she had her show. She had the RuPaul's show, and the
Okay.
lip sync Lollapalooza SmackDown.
The RuPaul show.
Yeah,
Are you
some
on
people.
RuPaul? Are you
some-
on RuPaul's?
Are you on Racer Ruse?
You're Melissa Edgars, aren't you? I
What?
love you. You're my favorite.
Chastity St. Clair James. Oh. Well, some of the girls showed out with reveal coats, dance costumes, puppets, while others showcased inexplicable favoritism towards old maiden type of Barbara Bush drag.
Oof.
The final two came down to Megami and Morphine, and Miss BBL herself won the title of Queen, as she done already had hers, and $50,000.
Plasma. Burn it.
Burn it down,
Burn
bitch.
it. Burn it with the Mari. It's
Burn it like
time.
Bernadette in Waiting to Exhale. Burn it.
It is time. And then when the police show up, you can say, don't worry, it won't happen again.
Do you think that's why her name was Bernadette in it? Because she burned all that shit up? I am seeing parallels. Anyway,
We're
I think
gonna
Megami
open
got a
up
tip
your-
too.
We're going to open up your business next year, Bernie. What was it? What was her business?
13 years. We can open up the catering business next year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
13 years.
years.
This
I was your white woman.
okay, It is it is time for a finale. I can't believe it. We made it. This season has been so good. So much fun to watch. And this finale's finally here. RuPaul pulled out all the stops with his opening. Mama, she ate, consumed. This was so cunt. I love this limousine intro.
I saw
Loved it.
I saw this limousine on Cherokee. Like when I pulled up one day and I was like, they must, and people were out there and I was like, they're filming something there. I was like, I should stay around and wait. But I had to just grab something and go. But I remember it. And I was like, oh, cool.
Oh my God.
And the reason
so cunt.
the reason this whole finale happens on the soundstage this year is because RuPaul's Drag Race was afraid that the unions were going to strike and they wouldn't be able to film a finale in the next year, so they had to get it done before the strike. So that's why it's a smaller everything. But also, T, from what I've heard from a couple of the people in attendance, was that RuPaul said, I like this so much better. Why are they trying to make downtown LA happen? It's not going to happen. Like, she hates
She actually
DTLA.
said that?
Yep. Yes.
Well, listen.
She switched it up. She switched it up.
There are multiple benefits to doing it this way. Like, just this opening number alone, I think that she wouldn't do this in a live setting.
I hope not.
And also the way the car pulls away from her, they did that with a separate shot with the camera on the stage. Like, you can do more in a space like this. They also have these LED walls, which looked so good this whole episode. It was just beautiful. Setting that up in a real setting would not be, quite as it would cost a lot of money and be a pain in the ass, but they have it all set up already.
Who do you think all the people in the audience are?
Central casting.
Friends and family. Friends of WoW. They call in like
Yeah,
the
it
Danny
probably is.
Franceses and like the people that were in Party Monster.
Was
And, like,
Francesi there?
He's at a lot of the finales, I think. I didn't
But
see
not
him this
this
year.
one.
I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I'm not invited.
I think they're probably vetted people close to production who aren't going to be sneaky, shady cunts who go out and sneak everything. Shout out and snaps to Mother. She looks so fierce. She is ready to do like her second number at Mickey's. She's feeling good. She's feeling hot. She has 100 naked men around her. She's in her element.
Also, this could have been a Ready to Do So. If it was like right down the front, that seam, and she ripped open. Oh, bitch, if she had a Ready to Do So on, the crowd would go up.
What would you even put under there?
Like a Scoochie, like Ashton Michael panty and like a bralette.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Maybe some body paint.
Is the song good? I watched that precinct last night, so I was still in line to get a drink, so I couldn't really hear it, but I saw it and I was like, that's kind. Was the song good?
Had musical elements.
Oh.
Of which we've never heard the likes of before.
Okay.
And she looks so beautiful, that hair.
Yeah, she looks good. It's very Willam-esque hair.
I love it. I'm here
The doors
for it.
you've opened.
And swiftly shut on my own toe. RuPaul pulls a ticket from her chest and says to one of the dancers, can somebody please validate my parking?
Can you tell the man with the money to come here and pay me?
It's very that. I love it. She's like, we're ready. This is a live studio audience. They are telling us, but they're wrong. They're lying.
They are
filmed it when they
human
filmed it.
beings, and they are live.
In the
I
studio.
mean, they are alive.
Oh, different kind of live.
Yeah,
Got
it's
it.
not a live broadcast.
It's not filmed.
Everybody, let me tell you something about April 20th.
When was it ever live? It's never been. They've never done a live finale. That'd be
They haven't.
unhinged.
They've had feeds where the girls won. They had
Well,
like
that's different. Not like the
That's like a
actual
live one.
show airing
no,
on MTV.
no,
like they do American Idol or whatever.
No, they need to control it a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they need time to rig it. Anyway, RuPaul says hello to her judge friends, Michelle Visage, Carson Kressley, Ross Matthews, and T.S. Madison, whose own nails get their own shot of clacking.
Tonight it's just family.
And you could choose your family. Feud.
Remember on Project Runway, on the final episode, they would always have like a celebrity guest judge, like to choose the literal winner. It was kind of fun. Like, here's Deborah Messing. She's going to choose. She's seen you for the first time tonight, and she's going to choose if you win the whole show.
Wait, new drag name, Deborah Cleaning. No? If you were on Mom
Honey-
Plus Gold, you would see that she is laughing and doing a spit take.
Honey,
She
I'm
found
your
that so
bird.
hilarious.
A Danny
Plus Gold is-
Thomas spit take.
uh,
We find out early on we're gonna get this kind of finale. The girls are gonna perform spectacular original numbers, and then Rue will choose the final two, and then the person who doesn't win automatically goes to the final round, and the person who is chosen competes against someone of their choice, and they choose the song.
No.
Oh, that's different. That's different. Sorry. No, we're down to the final three. The top two will be chosen. Someone will get Alexis Mateo'd, and then there will be a final lip sync for the crown.
hey, did they get paid money to make their their finale package gowns? Question mark.
Wow.
Because there is a lot of drag on this episode.
Who are you texting, Randy? Fenton?
Michelle.
The winner will receive a 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics and $200,000 powered by Cash App. And the queens all come out.
Hershey
Dipper, you're
Le
right.
Courgette.
There is a lot of drag this episode. The girls are doing their sort of walkout. Then the girls are doing the red, white, and blue.
white, and blue. And we're going to talk about it after this break.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back. Empanada Mama. The new Stars series, Mary and George, starring Julianne Moore and Nicholas Galitzine, tells a story almost too outrageous to be true, but shockingly it is.
With next to nothing to her name and looking to elevate her social standing, Mary Villiers sets her handsome and charming son George on the path to seduce King James I and become his all-powerful lover.
You've never seen a mother-son duo like this before. The show is full of wit, scandal, action, and did I mention Julianne Moore?
Something this audacious and sexy is as genre-bending as it gets. You won't be able to look away.
Watch the season premiere of Mary and George now, only on Stars and the Stars app.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
A lot of us spend our lives wishing we had more time.
The question is, time for what? If time was unlimited, how would you use it?
That's tea. I don't know how I would spend my time. I'd probably get ample sleep, have ample time to sit and do nothing. I love that hobby.
Yeah.
And then time to spend with my family, my friends, my loved ones. And, you know, doing stuff that I love.
I always listen to the end of the Hamilton soundtrack, and they have that song about time, and it makes me like cognizant that like life is finite and you should like try to appreciate it and then take downtime and stuff. But the best way to squeeze that special thing into your schedule is to know what's important to you. And then you make that a priority no matter what.
That's right. Therapy can help you find what matters to you so you can do more of it.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, you should give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. And one of my friends did it and she really liked it too.
That's right. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Learn to make time for what makes you happy with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/drag today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/drag.
The girls are. I'm taking off my glasses. Where? I can't find my glasses. Where are my glasses? I can't find my glasses. I found my glasses.
Put that dick. Put that dick. Put that
Hershey Le
dick. Put that
Courgette.
dick.
Oh,
Some of the girls are wearing blue tonight.
Yeah, there's a blue trend going.
Do you think that's in support of Mother Sapphira?
I brought blue light up rings to the club last night, and we were all gonna flash them when she won.
Where did you put those rings?
They're like finger rings, but they're also the ones that you use as cock rings, so your scrotal sac glows like a glowworm. Remember glowworms? They were nice.
I do remember those.
Yeah, nice
Hershey
guys.
looks beautiful, gorgeous,
Mirage.
stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Mirage comes out. She said, "No, I can still scooch in a gown. Watch me.
Watch me
cunt."
scooch, bitch. And this hair on sticks with ponytails, she is giving something I have never seen before on the runway in this fashion. It is new to me. I love it. I think she is sickoning.
Yeah, she's great.
Everything.
She looks stunning. And I love that she knows who she is and what her thing is.
Like even in a gown, you can tell prostitute still.
Yes, and
Like,
she's
it's
always
gorgeous.
got the strappy, super high pleaser.
Uh-huh.
Like that's her fucking thing. I'm so glad that she knows what her thing is.
You could take the girl off the pole, but you can't take the pole out of the girl.
You can't.
this
Not
is
without a hospital.
This is wonderful. A
Amanda
mandatory meeting.
Tori looking beautiful, looking
This
resplendent,
glove.
royal purple.
This glove, mama. No glove, no love.
Sure. I
think
do
the hair
love
is
this
beautiful.
glove. Geneva Carr is giving us. Or I love when people do race or drag race. I love when people do Carr. I know her name is Carr, but like I love the Pandora box, like the car thing. Like I love the racer stripes. Love
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Love it.
that kind of stuff.
I've always loved this for Drag Race. I love when people do car themed shit for Drag Race. I love it. She looks
vroom,
cool.
Vroom. Yeah.
Beep
Super
beep.
duper.
Pull up to my
This-
bumper, baby.
It's a little bit of pussy pink on the trim. I love it. Megami.
Megami coming fresh off of her fierce performance during the Lollapalooza.
Mm-hmm.
She looks great. She looks scary. I love the pattern on this like kind of skin tight vinyl scenario. I love it. I think she looks cool.
Yeah, it's giving me that Charlize Theron Snow White movie, like the Huntress bitch. Like if she had like
The Huntress.
I'm very that the Huntress.
I love the length of this too. That's sort of like mid calf. I love that length.
A little pedal pusher.
Love that kind of stuff.
Tsunami Muse is an area couture.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
She said, I
she's-
don't need an arm.
She said, "You wanted spring, bitch. Hold my
Spring
bag."
has sprung, and I have one arm, and I'm gonna use it.
Oh, this face is so good, and the hair. I
Yeah,
love
she
it.
looks beautiful. Always beautiful.
Plasma looks like she changed her paint from whenever they filmed this in May to August of when they filmed the reunion and this thing.
So they gave them a little time off?
Yeah, because the girls had to go home and make package gowns and they didn't get any money to make their package gowns.
No money?
No money, but they won money from the show, so they had to spend that even though they were still in debt from going to the show.
Mm.
They didn't give them any money to make finale looks. Yet press looks they do. They say here's like $2,000 for some hair and get together some looks, bitches. But no money for the finale is stupid and impractical and very difficult and puts the girls in bad positions.
That's hard because, bitch, you are so poor after you do Drag Race.
Broke.
You get paid
$400 a day, but you have to leave your job and all your
episode.
gigs, and then you have to spend a ton of money going out. Girls take out loans and people go into debt and clubs sponsor. It is a hard thing to do. That's why they couldn't
It's-
get girls for the UK one because they don't even have the chance of winning back anything.
Yeah.
So some girls can't afford it.
And you can't even capitalize off of I was on Drag Race. Don't you want to, like you can't even like get those bookings because it's all still secret. So you're just like this like poor person who's had this experience that you have no idea how it's going to look on TV. And then you have to be like, "Oh, you need clothes." But they probably had clothes. Because they all were planning on going to the final episode. So they all had their outfit already.
You right, bitch.
So
You're right. The red, white, and blue one they definitely didn't have.
the red,
probably.
white, and blue, all the funny
Maybe.
things you do. America, America, this is you.
And this is Plasma.
She looks beautiful. Come on, give it to her. She looks great.
A buttercream blonde fantasy.
Sure.
I've never seen her makeup look better.
Looks
Wonderful.
really. You look great. Who painted you?
Who painted you? Did you go to the Burdines counter?
Was that a
Now
It's
they all
not a
probably
read.
painted themselves. Am I correct? Because this
Oh.
is like inside production. You couldn't bring your own makeup artist, right?
Well, I do know they had helpers, and I'm sure some of those helpers were makeup related. Like because Dawn had a helper that tweeted something about they said like Sapphira didn't lose, plain Jane lost, and she said, "Oh, weren't you Dawn's little drag goblin friend who was helping her backstage at the finale? I saw you scurrying about or something like
said
that." And I was
that?
like, plain Jane said it to Dawn's whoever her plus one was backstage, I guess, on Twitter, and it made me. It was funny, scurrying about drag goblin minion. Like I was like, the word is drag slave. First of all,
Oh my god.
Maya Lepage in
Honey.
this photo where the light catches she looks like a glamour iron lady because like her core is emanating hot fire rhinestone. Just the light hits this one shot of her so beautifully, and her arms are out, and her buns are buns and rhinestones. This is perfection.
Her makeup did an evolution as well.
She blended
looks-
and then put on a glitter lid. That glitter lid made it pop, baby.
that brow is very high too. Like she
Uh-huh.
looks so soft, so lovely.
Her rubber band color change from the season to the reunion
Sure. What does that mean?
on her braces. Her braces are green now.
Oh, hey, Orthodontica.
Race chaser.
She looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, more sparkles than you've ever seen in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn
what-
scurrying about.
What do you think Dawn's like her logline would be when like Amanda comes up to Dawn, she's like, "What are you wearing for the reunion?" How does Dawn even begin to start describing this?
I think that
Is it animal or vegetable based?
the feathers are a play on the ears that she's always wearing. So she's like, I'm going
Oh.
to do the hugest sort of
Silhouette of
exaggerated
that.
ear.
Smart.
I love this use of feathers. I've never seen it before. She looks cool. She's got that powder blue pussy leg that you love.
Hmm.
She looks
It's-
good.
It's giving me Statue of Liberty got some manic panic.
Sure.
I love it. Like she got all pink, but this gown is draped so beautifully.
It is. There's a lot happening and it's all good. She looks
great.
really fierce. I love those gloves. Like, can I have those? Although
They are
she's
really
like
great.
probably 5'2", so they'd probably be like a driving glove on me.
Mm. Woo woo. Woo woo. All this choreo on Mom Plus Gold this week. Morphine Love D. Long. Oh. Everything is perfect.
What can you say?
Honestly, like this is no notes. None.
She's Puswacha, the house back.
I would even be happy if there were cutouts in the gown. It would be a little tacky, but like I would love a cutout. Like
She's from Miami.
it's ventilation.
Morphine in a cutout.
Love Dion.
She looks hot. She looks fierce. She has pussy juice pumping through her veins.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a Swiffer before
Next
Q comes
up.
out.
Q in blue.
Q in blue. Do you think that's a show for Sapphira too?
Q in blue.
Puss in Boots.
She looks great. You know what I love is the
What?
little pussy fringe. The little like
She
is
likes
that
a ladylike fringe. You're right.
that's like a crystal fringe right along the bottom of the. I love that.
Mm.
Sapphira had something like that too. She had fringe somewhere like that. Just like a little delicate use of fringe. Like I live. She's always gonna fucking. She said, I saw her on Metamorphosis' show, and she said, honey, my special skill is taking up space. This train is huge, long, obnoxious, wonderful. I love that stuff.
Drag, baby. It's drag.
DRAG. Now, am I gonna agree with Raven about the ankle strap? In this case,
What, that it's bad all the time?
I don't think she needs it. I think she'd be more elongated in this moment without that ankle strap.
I am in agreement with you.
It's such a minor thing. I mean, she looks fucking fierce. You can't take that from her.
Yeah. Nymphia
But
wins.
this is like leg. She could have. Is that a pump?
It's probably a pump.
You know, pump. Can you believe it? I don't like pump.
My lips got caught in the ocean spray jar. Oh, so much cranberry.
She could have worn like a Mirage, like fucking platform thing.
Oh, that would have been sickening. She
And
needed
been
that
even
little
longer.
bit of cunt. Like
And been
cunt,
even longer.
I would have loved a clear strapped, like ankle strap, and then the toe strap, and then the bottom of the shoe, the blue of the her blue outfit, just to give it like drag and less classy lady, make it more like hooker boots at the castle.
Sure. Love that.
I mean, I do love
stuff.
this hair. It's like Game of Thrones.
She looks cool.
It's tipped in blue. The use of rhinestones in the wigs this year, I've liked them.
Yeah, the little tips of blue, so fucking cool.
Morphine's like Pussycat Doll wig, I'm still thinking about that.
You just can't get over it.
I love it.
The one where she went like this.
With the was she a cat scratching herself or something?
No, when she took the long red hair and went.
Oh, that part I like too. But all her wigs have been good. But you know whose wigs haven't been great all the time? Plain Jane. They've been a little small for her man head.
Okay.
And this for me is nice. She looks clean. Looks
Yeah,
like she
she's
showered
doing
that day.
like devil lady, like
Oh.
That
Inferno.
hair was very small.
That hair's very small. Why does she sound like a Valley Girl gay man in that quote?
Who was that?
Michelle Visage.
That hair
Oh.
was very small.
She
It
sounds like a
does.
faggot.
Well.
Sorry to our listeners at home, but that's the best way to describe that.
Yeah.
Plain Jane is giving Inferno a go-go. It's, I mean,
It's a
she's
leotard with some crinoline on the back. And then
Red-
there's some stoning on it.
my bodysuit. My bodysuit.
It's very the girl in it's very like Linda Eder and Jekyll and Hyde, I feel like. Bordello hooker.
They say bring on the men.
And let the fun begin. Nymphia Wind is here. She's in a banana gown. She is beautiful.
She came out with it with the fronds covering her, and I was like, who is this?
I was like, who is this dressed as a plantain? And then I was like, oh, wait, it's Nymphia as a banana. I didn't see this coming. This use of fruit in her drag and yellow, resplendent. I love it. She loves the reveal. Clean, well executed. She glue, or what's the past tense of glowed? She was glowing.
She glowed.
She
She glowed. She glowed. She broke the dawn.
Just when you think she can't do a banana again. Like she's done
Banana.
it. She's done it as a dress, as a gown, as a suit, as a shirt, as a hat, she's done it in every way, but she still finds a way. This was elevated. It had that wink. It had that craziness. That's so her. She looks fucking amazing. And then she grabs the fronds and fans herself with them at the end.
Yeah, just for glamour's sake.
Mama.
Sapphira
Beautiful.
Crystal comes
And
out.
wait, Nymphia's
What?
shoe, I see like a platform.
See, that little bit of elevated lets everything swing better.
It's a little bit of drag, a little bit of hooker whore drag in
Thank
a
you.
world of elegance.
Thank you. I knew I liked you.
I know.
You see me.
I do see you.
On Mom
Queen of
Plus Gold.
Scooch.
Sapphira
Sapphira Crystal.
Crystal. Ugh.
What can you say?
All these influences, it's like Afrofuturism, like Tina Turner, like the Cher album cover with like the metal wings when she was a fairy. I see this Sapphira look in that world, you know? This is an epic like warrior goddess look, and she is beautiful.
Goddess, warrior. And then she said, "You know my Mary Poppins suitcases. I've got a spear. I've got an
Why not?
8-foot tall spear."
If you ain't gotta get a spear, you already have a spear.
She had to check it in the big and tall, oversized luggage cart.
You don't think
Uh,
it was one of those internet ones where you press it and it comes out the each end?
No. I
Oh,
think she
no.
I think she checked it with all the surfboards and the skis. You know, when you go to the Salt Lake
And her
City
feathers.
airport and they have that baggage claim around the
The-
edge that's like the tall
The vertical one.
Yeah. It came out there.
Mhm,
She looks
fully.
amazing. She was glowing. She looks fucking fierce. She looks poised to take the crown, galvanized.
Mm-hmm. RuPaul reminds everyone at home to donate to the ACLU Drag Defense Fund, which we love. Cash App is donating $25,000 and will match up to 25,000 donations from viewers at home.
Yes. I love that.
I'm glad. And what Sapphira said about the freedom thing at the end, like so succinct in like so few words and so perfectly encapsulating. Like
Yeah.
this drag defense fund is important because if they try to outlaw drag, next they'll do something else and then it'll be Handmaid's Tale. Y'all have to wear red. They'll kill me first.
If you don't like drag, you don't like freedom.
Yeah.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
so fucking good.
So smart.
That's put it on a bumper sticker. Put it on a fucking
Pull up to that bumper sticker.
pull up to my bumper sticker.
Nymphia's clip packages first, and then she performs a song called Queen of the Wind, and there's
By the
choreo.
power of the winds, I summon the winds of the Sahara Desert. Do you know Storm from X-Men? She has to give a
Aurora Monroe.
She has to give a dramatic monologue before she just zaps somebody. I summon the electricity from the clouds.
Oh yeah, I remember before she killed Alan Cumming, she's like, "What happens when you leave a toad out in the sun?" or something.
What?
And like
happened?
then she
warts?
electrocutes Alan Cumming's character. I don't know.
Oh.
But
I'm talking
she
about
always
the cartoon. I'm talking about 97. I'm talking about the original cartoon.
Okay.
Or Roro. Anyway, the Queen of the Wind, Queen of Wind. I love this. The tearaways this episode are all you. If you're not doing the tearaway from the center pulled out, I don't think you're even doing drag anymore. I think that, I think Republicans are going to outlaw this move where you rip the because it's pure drag.
It is drag. I love it.
The GOP is coming after that center seam costume. I love it. She's fierce. At the end, she gets up and she has the cape on, and it's like wind. Mama. Loved it.
This number had everything for it needed. The wind, the feathers, the rhinestones, the dancing, the precision. But I didn't really connect with it. I don't know why.
20 years in the business and it's still not giving. Maybe it's just not for you. That's what Gia Gunn said.
Oh, I know.
Trans.
Oot that dick. Oot that dick.
Yeah.
The judges still critique the performance, and Michelle says, "What you gonna do with all that ass?" And Nymphia has her normal butt on. It's not like when playing.
I think she maybe went a size up.
You think?
Yeah, just a little size up. She
Oh,
got influenced by Planier a little
Oh.
bit, I think.
I thought she had a peanut allergy.
Well, and she sat on some peanuts. This conversation is so weird because RuPaul and Nymphia are standing so far apart from each other. The eye line does not match up. RuPaul is... So, Willam, Tell me about your childhood.
You think she would remember our name? She'd say, blonde one.
Also, RuPaul's hands are behind her body the entire episode. Is she hiding something? Is she
She had a
did her
knuckle
nails
transplant.
fall off?
Uh-uh.
Is she holding the dress together? What's happening here?
She's wearing LED gloves. Red light. Red light canceling. The conversation does feel very stilted. But
Well,
then we get to
RuPaul's
talk
just
to
doing the job, and she does not move from that framing even once. She doesn't.
Nope.
She's there to like get the job done, and that's what she's doing.
She knows how she wants her shoulders to look in that dress. In the House of Hidden Meanings, she talks about the one semester of photography school that she went to in what's it called? Atlanta. And she said this one photographer taught her about framing and composition and shadow and light and all these things, and she knows what she's doing. And
Absolutely.
that's not me trying to get on All Stars. It's just like fact. She knows her framing. Look at her.
Thank you, Willam. Up
It d-
next. Oh,
it
sorry.
does feel like this is like the 24th time though that she's done this, and she could care less though a little bit.
Well, you know.
I mean, that performance. Does she watch that back and go, "Yeah, I slayed that"? I don't see how she could do that. She knows what she could do.
I
She
think
could
she
do more.
did say that. Why don't we take a quick break and slay this break?
Okay. Slay Boots Mama.
Back
Slay
back.
Mother Toilet.
Have you
Mm.
ever been to $3 Bill?
I have been to $3 Bill.
Have you used the dressing room?
I hate it. It's the one bad thing about the place.
Have you used the dressing room with the toilet, the little bathroom there?
No, but other people have sometimes, and I'm like, you didn't want to light a match? Don't use that toilet to shit. That's not a shitting toilet. That's
That-
a cocaine and
Not
pissing
sure.
toilet.
That is the mother toilet.
I hate that. I hate when someone takes a shit in there.
Well, it does ruin the party for the entire cast and crew because it's right off of the main dressing room for like everyone else.
You could taste it.